I told Thomas the title card was going to be I know that you want to have a conversation with me, and I was like half expecting that conversation to happen tonight. And then we got this.
Plot twist.
I loved it. For everyone joining us, welcome to After Dark. Here we are going to be talking about the session. We've already started it right here. So, Natrix, let's talk about that.
Oh, that was really fun to get into that whole, some backstory, some interesting bits about her feels, about everything that's gone on. She's definitely in an emotional state, very distraught. So it's been interesting getting to flesh that out.
I loved being able to see it for you to be able to kind of really lean into that for the character. I think we had seen some of that kind of stuff in season 1 here and there sprinkled, right? Very little, yeah.
But you could see a softness kind of coming out for her. She's trusting one of her other party members enough to fully let down her guard, fully let down her walls, and even open up about some actual shit. So
it's the first time we heard about officially that the party or anyone in the party has heard about Natrix's mother, I think. So that's a big one.
Yeah.
And to open up about her mother to Sen, who also is does not know if their mother is alive or dead or who they are, right? Right? I mean that's what you said, right?
Yeah, just got the hairpin.
Yeah.
Didn't reveal too much.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I will reveal as much as is necessary to connect.
yeah. I see you.
Yeah.
Ever sly.
Ever sly.
Calculated. Always.
But also it's for me in a scene where it's someone's bearing their soul, the other person should be the listener. It shouldn't be both of them be like, oh my God, my family.
You did really well with that. You facilitated Natrix's need to be able to express all these tumultuous feelings and express literally everything that's gone on and how that's impacted her. And she's not one to share these things normally. So the fact that she had that safe space essentially, it meant something to her, and she is gonna actually take that to heart because it's you're trustworthy. She knows it, even if she knows we ain't trustworthy.
She trusts you because she knows how untrustworthy you are.
Exactly.
We cancel each other out, guys.
That's right. That's right, but I think Sen did a very good job
Yeah.
in that interaction of listening and supporting, but still giving a little bit of information to say, I do understand, what you're going through, but not making it about Sen.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And I think the tricky part for me is I've lived some years. And I was like, is this what James would say or is this what Sen would say?
Right.
Because she's still a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, what would be the thing? She doesn't know how to commit, but who does she know relatively close to her that is good at giving advice? Oh, yes. He just puts his fingers together and he says shit. Okay, yes. This is good. This is good. This is where we start. This is where we start.
There must be some kind of magic. Is it working?
Why isn't it working? It's this simple.
I love what you said with kind of there's a bit of ourselves in each of the masks that we wear. That was definitely a great thing to add into there, showing that not only is Sen using these different personas as not just faces, it's more so she acts herself in those faces. It's just a persona. So that was cool for Natrix to kind of see you don't have to be who you are pretending to be, and you don't have to not be them either. It can be both. And so that was an interesting thing for her to kind of reflect on.
And for some of you who are watching, that's James's acting philosophy.
What?
You broke the fifth wall.
There's a fifth wall?
The ceiling. I loved the interaction. I loved you guys having that. Let's shift here to Vivi.
Yeah.
And to Mayhem.
That was
So good.
so good.
I had fun with Drug Mayhem.
It was awesome.
I loved seeing the little bits
Yeah.
that Vivi was throwing in there. Just these subtle little things to be like, I want to get more information about this. I want to do this. So you can see kind of a little bit of the machinations there,
Yeah.
but it's not overt. I really, really appreciated that.
That was
Right.
good.
Sly
It was like
Vivi
a-
and drunk mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
That was great.
Yeah.
It was really smart to be like a guiding nature, like, oh man, totally. Tell me more.
Holding in secrets.
I know.
Therapy session.
I mean, like, as she mentioned, as a bard, her power is in words rather than music. I mean, bards, like, are trained in everything. And so, really understanding how to use words and everything. I mean, that's how she gets by.
Clearly, yeah. She did a very good job. She knows the power of words for sure.
And I like that strafing that we've had in QNC bars, where it's not like the "Hello, everybody, I'm going to
Exactly.
go fuck everything now."
Exactly.
Scanlan.
Absolutely.
Where it's just like
classic
the
bard.
classic horny bard that plays music and is really funny and then goes fucks everything. And it's nice to see, like, with Sabachthani and now with Vivi, they're one is different kind, but also another kind where it's just like, it's the words.
Yeah. Yeah. And on Tuesdays we also have a bard as well.
Right, we
Matt.
have locks.
Yeah, Matt plays
yeah.
locks on Tuesday.
Reluctant bard.
Yeah, also not another one of those characters that's way out there and hey, look at me, I'm a bard. Much more kind of reserved. So it's interesting play.
I enjoy his work as a bard.
Yeah. Love all the QNC bards. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Oh
Battle
man,
of Bards.
he's a great
We've
actor.
already had our battle of the bards, I'm sorry.
We did. We did.
I know. We'll do another one.
That'd be
With
amazing.
the other bards from QNC. All of them
In
fighting
new
them.
class.
We'll have a bard off.
A bardie. Let's do a bardie.
Oh, Barney.
Now I want to try being a bard.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
I love it. I loved when we did the bard one shot and I got to play my little gnome metal bard.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Bards are great. Rhea, Kelly, how are you feeling about this session? Rhea was kind of a little more passive in this one.
Yeah, I think Rhea is an opportunist, and she was trying to, like, hear some shit, She's like, ooh, there's gonna be some juicy drama.
Yeah.
And then she got, like, way more than she bargained for. So it was like, oh God, right in the feels. So it's like, she bit off way more than she expected.
It affected her.
Yes.
as well.
Yeah, she has a complicated relationship with her parentage as well.
All of us having our issues.
Yeah.
And of Orphan Bastards, it's in the branding.
So she's
We all have like
having
a memento of our people too.
yeah. So she's thinking a lot about her birth parents, as well as the people who raised her, and kind of thinking about the different ways that she can relate to what was said by both Sen and Natrix, as well as the ways that were very different. So she's just got a lot to think about now, and she's not really sure how to go about it. So she's just gonna. That's why she just catted. Sen's like, do you want to talk too? And she's like, not really, no.
I'm gonna turn into something that can't talk.
I would say it was fun throughout the session seeing Rhea's coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
Like
That
the
is 100%.
plans and like how she reacts to being inside a house. And,
Yeah, she's not happy about that either. The idea of being stationary is very strange for her because she grew up nomadic. So she is under the impression that like you have multiple houses in different cities and you just go. That's how they do it, right? You just travel because like there's no way you would just live in one place forever. Like this is all stone. I don't know. This seems pretty solid.
Rhea's like, I've heard about people like you.
Yeah. She's like, well, and then she was actually kind of disturbed by the potted plants because with communing, the plants all talk to each other through their root system. So, so looking and seeing plants in essentially isolation.
Yeah.
So she
That's
was
fascinating.
like, "Oh wow, you must be really lonely and really sad." So she's trying to go
Oh, so deep.
I hope that comes up next week.
Yes.
Wink, wink.
Seriously.
Buddy, how you doing? It's been 700 days of imprisonment.
kill all humans.
You cannot fathom
Yeah.
my pain. It's a
The next morning, Vivi's in the parlor like, that plant looks angry.
Like its leaves were this, and now its leaves are this. Yeah, she's a little uncomfortable with the surroundings and everything, and then she's like, I know what I'll do. Like, I'll go and get some juicy gossip, and now I feel bad.
Yeah,
Sounds like that one.
I'm excited for dinner because with everything.
Oh
be
my
a family
God, it's
dinner.
gonna be so good.
all uncomfortably eating food, like you're scratching of knives on plates. Like, so what did you have? You don't know what the fuck I had.
We haven't even served the first course yet.
You can tell Mayhem. There's
like
something
those
going on with
snakes.
Mayhem.
I want to actually, yeah, if we have like even 5 minutes before Rhea and Natrix come downstairs, I wanted to describe I'm excited to describe two things to you.
Yeah.
More, because I described Natrix to you, but I didn't describe my view on Rhea to
Yeah.
you or Sen to you, and I want to get to those.
Yeah.
I want to get to those as Drunk Mayhem. That's gonna be good.
How do you feel about
We can
Drunk
still be
Mayhem?
upstairs.
Drunk Mayhem is fun for me. I liked being able to just using him as a vehicle to kind of catch you up on everything. At the same time, it's also like this is the first time this character's been ever drunk. Yeah. And he's like, well, he's enjoying it. I was going to put in something like he had a long day with the court case and the racists, but which really should explain
Why he's
a
drinking.
person's first drink, honestly. Just came out of a court case, just dealt with some racists. I need my first drink ever.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm excited to explain those two to you. And I think from that you'll probably decipher a little more about like why Mayhem seems a little terse or passive. Like he keeps being like, "You lied to me. It's fine. It's fine. You're lying to me. It's perfectly fine."
I love the little bit you threw in there to Vivi at the end there, where you're like, "You're not a liar too, are you?" I saw James lose.
I don't want to harp on it, but I like.
It was subtle, and he just threw it in there. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Well done, well done.
Great.
Well, it was a great session. Let's go ahead and wrap up After Dark right there, guys, because we got to get going.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. See us next week. Thank you so much, patrons, and hopefully some new patrons next time. Yeah? Thanks, guys. We'll see you. Have a good night.
Great.
Yeah.